obviously a tough end of our year. Hard place to play. Tip your hat to Alabama. You got to play clean when you play against them. Got some bad breaks, but we've gotten bad breaks all year. And what I'm most proud of our team is, we've had breaks in games. We've had bad breaks, regional host, all that kind of thing. We always bounced back and we kept fighting. So just proud of the effort. And we're going to miss a senior class. And yeah, that's what I got.
Questions from Zoom?
Can you take me through the rain delay? Like, what were you guys doing during that period of time? How'd you guys stay loose?
Well, we had to go inside for over an hour. So we were just trying to keep it light, listen to some music, still just stay focused on the game, because at that point we didn't really know when our start time would be. So, once we heard start time 4:30, everybody was really high energy, ready to go, and got right into hitting.
Pete, another 1-1 loss to Alabama. What made Bama just that much better than you guys this weekend?
I don't know if they're that much better, Mark. Yeah, 1-run loss, that means you're in the ball game. So, hit here or there. You field a couple balls, and you're asking me that question, why are you so much better than Alabama? So just the way softball is, and just a couple bad breaks. We hit some balls hard at people today, just didn't get through.
They were only 1-1 games.
Yep.
So, they were just 1 run better than you both days.
Yep. Yeah, and just close ball games, and when you play regionals against a really good opponent at their place, that's usually the difference is 1 run.
Emma, what did you think of how you threw today?
I thought I threw well. One inning where they score, and that could have gone either way. They could have gotten out with 1 run, they could have gotten out with 3, or even more, and we cut it off. So other than that 1 inning, I thought I threw really well. Threw some mixes that I haven't thrown all year, and I thought I executed it well. So.
That 1 inning, was there anything you weren't doing quite as well as you were the other innings when they did not score?
Nope.
Jordan Lynch was on tear all weekend. How important will she be to the program going forward?
Who was?
Jordan
Lynch.
Oh, yeah. Should be a freshman All-American. Set the program record for doubles this year. 10 homers. Really steady. Leader. Does everything right. We're lucky to have her.
Emma and Cori, obviously this being your final college game, not your final game period, but how late do you remember your college careers?
I'm really thankful I ended up at Virginia Tech. I feel like I committed here a decade ago, so I've been here a long time. But I wouldn't have wanted to play anywhere else. This program has made me into who I am now. I'm so much different than who I came in as a freshman, and it's gotten me to the next level for this summer. So I couldn't be more thankful for everybody here and on this team, and all of our coaches and the support staff, and everybody is amazing.
Yeah. 2 years wasn't enough here. If I want to come here at this point, I would be hanging my cleats up. I wouldn't be able to go further than here, and I can wholeheartedly thank my coaches for that, and the girls that I played with. I think this team could have gone a lot further, and we expected to, so this is obviously tough, but knowing them, they're going to bounce back harder next year. They're going to be sad for a little bit, but every single one of those girls gets better every single day, and so they're going to take it so much further next year.
When reflecting on the season, what makes you proud of this season and your seniors in specific?
Never really had ever an issue with the seniors off the field, and we had a lot of compliments throughout the year from people not around softball about how our players treat other people. And so when you get compliments about how your team acts, you know you're bringing the right kids in. So as far as this team goes, I think we had a fight about us that was at a different level than previous year's teams. We've always been known as a good team, and we show up to play. And I think this year, you knew when Virginia Tech was playing you, we're gonna try to punch you in the nose. And I think we did that for most games. We never gave up any game. I never felt like we were at any game. And just the fight and adversity that they showed this year was pretty special.
Pete, you mentioned the senior class there. Pretty impactful people in that senior class. How will you remember that group?
Yeah, they're just they're as important of a class as we've had here. It just seems like every year when they're seniors, you just see the growth, and I think the leadership, and just like I said, they're good kids, you know, and they're not kids anymore. You know, they're all going to have Virginia Tech degrees, which is a big deal, and they're all going to be successful in whatever they choose to do. So as a coach, that's wins and losses are very important to me, obviously, but winning off the field for the next 40, 50, 60 years is equally important. Hopefully 70 years, 80 years. Don't want to jinx anybody. But yeah, just
Making it to
you just hope that you instill values and work ethic and accountability and all the things that you try to do to make them better softball players. That will translate a lot longer than just playing the 4 or 5 years that you're here.
Yeah, Pete, Rachel took part in senior day with the others, but I guess are you going to get her back? Is she getting a medical red shirt?
Yeah, we'll talk about that next week. As far as I've heard, she wants to come back, so we're going to talk about it next week.
What did you guys think of the Alabama pitching today?
It's always good. We've never come into a game against them and doubted their pitchers by any means. They're good, all of them. I think we hit balls hard off of them. I think we just needed to make a little more adjustment to be able to drop a couple more than we did.
Pete, sometimes at these final press conferences, you already have ideas about how to improve the team for next year and big philosophical changes. Do you have any of that this year, or is it considering the close losses this weekend?
No, it's just how do we replace Emma Lemley and how to replace 50 homers. But, you know, that's a thing that it's not a wholesale change to our program. I mean, we've been to regionals and supers every year that we've been here as a coaching staff. And so to say we're going to blow up everything, that's not the case. What do we need to do to get us consistently winning these games and getting to supers and winning the World Series? So it's kind of the question I ask myself every year. And so, you know, who's going to step up in Lem's place, and who's going to replace 50? It might be more than 50 homers.
1 million.
1 million homers.
1 million home runs.
That's it from Zoom. We got time for one more question from Theodore.
Cori, you know, you see that ball go over the fence, and you know you had that opportunity. Just what was going through your head through that at-bat, you know, up against Frisky, a very talented pitcher?
I was just trying to make something happen. I knew we already had an out. It was bottom of the 7th, down by 1. I was just trying to put the ball in play, get on base, because I know anybody behind me in the lineup can move a runner, if not score them themselves.
Thank you, ladies, and thanks, Coach.
You got it.
Thank you.